Hello, everyone. Welcome back to everyone's favorite game in the whole wide world. It's Virtue's Last Reward. Getting to the end. We are getting there. As much as the game doesn't want us to get there, we are getting there. Look at that flowchart. Look how much of it is filled out. Last time around, we were continuing on the 8th path, which we think is probably Sigma's path. Where did Alice go? We have the information to unlock that, but it forced a game over, even though we already had the information. So I guess you'll just get that game over regardless. But I think the consensus last time was that we would continue off from that lock, because that's what we were doing, and we really should have continued from there. So that was just a short interruption. Let's remember that in that plot lock, we saw Alice dead, Sigma went nuts, and then the timeline ended. So, this lock is weird because it unlocks itself. So does this one always unlock after you get a game over here? That's kind of odd. I don't know why it would be. But let's continue on. Let's go through this lock, and let's find out, where did Alice go? I'm assuming we've already seen this part. Yeah, we'll skip this. Nope. Maybe a dangerous premonition? Oh, where is Alice? Well, I mean, I don't know if there would be a reason to give a wrong answer. Does anyone know if there is a reason to give a wrong answer? We know where she is. We know it's the crew quarters. It's always the crew quarters. Give the right one? That's what I would think. Or will we get a game over again? If we go there, will we seriously get a game over again? Alright. Well, I can't really give a vote because we only have 4 options. People who seem to know are saying we're going to get the same game over. And then other people are saying go with crew. Alright. Alright, let's find out. Let's see what happens. We know she's there. And I don't know why maybe if this was an early path we took, maybe we wouldn't know entirely where she was if we didn't recognize what that room was. Oh, if we get it wrong, we get the game over. I mean, of course, in this one, we know exactly where she is. Oh. We're early, for once.
What are you doing here? Help me? What do you mean? No. I need it to get this bracelet off. remember what Zero Jr. told us? The bracelet comes off when your heart stops. So I just have to... No! Let me go! I have to do this! I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
Well, at the very least, she's gone unstabbed. It's the first time we've been able to do that, and I appreciate the 2 seconds of animation that they rendered for this. I don't know, Sigma. This is the first time this has happened. Yeah, those things. The medical things.
All right, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
And?
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
How can this be? Everyone gasps, and I guess we could try to see if we can skip it. Because we have seen this scene before. Alright, so... Oh!
Everything's coming up Sigma, huh?
Dio has something new to say.
What a lucky, lucky man you are.
What are you talking about, Dio?
You two are going to be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to Ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are going to be sitting pretty.
Oh, that's the only thing you ever think about, Dio.
Especially you, Sigma.
That and planting bombs.
After all, you've got 6 BP right now. If you do, you'll get what you need to escape. Is that so?
Well, Chad, it looks like we have an AB game coming up. And it appears that Clover is not going to vote.
Well... Actually, I was planning to let you make the decision.
See? Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here? Should all three of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct? Why not?
And quite possibly the last time we'll find out about new rules. We found out about it so many times.
What's this? There wasn't anything like this in the pantry.
Nothing in the garden either.
Oh, that's true. This might be the last time we see Zero Junior puns. I forgot about that.
That means either Dio or Tenmyoji's going to have to vote then. And they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
Well, if Dio picks Betray.
Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier? No way am I gonna choose Betray.
Yeah, he'd never do that.
You do know our BP's at 1, right?
Yeah, I mean, Dio would never. The thought never even entered his mind.
What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I do like how, since we could have potentially have gotten this timeline earlier, there's a chance we could have heard this dialogue and thought that maybe Dio might be sincere.
What?
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room, too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury.
Oh hey, 10 is actually going to come back to vote even though Quark is here.
I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all three of us.
Yep, that's right. That's what it takes to get 10 to come back. Knowing that the alternative would be to trust Dio.
That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko. I've got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma? Exactly.
Oh man, everybody's against me. Whatever shall I do?
Long-suffering Dio.
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
Oh! Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean... Look, it wasn't important.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Just forget about it.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Tenmyoji is so full of mysteries.
Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah. If something does happen, Clover might need a hand.
Are you saying that you trust me?
That's a bad idea.
Yes.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yes.
Whoa, 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 are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
I don't know about that, Phi. We've seen too many timelines. I think this trust might be misplaced.
You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I?
You can, and you have.
I will vote for our team.
Good. We're counting on you.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
4 minutes remain. until Ambidex game polling closes.
Dio having enough of all of this stuff that means that he's not gonna win.
Come on.
Won't someone please just think about Dio?
We need to hurry.
All right, you kids. Take care of those two, okay?
Of course. We promise.
Alright, so Kay has 6 points. We know he doesn't have much compunction against betraying to get 9. We've seen him do it. I think the only time we've seen him not do it was when the opponent would have died if he picked betray. He didn't go that far, but we've seen him betray in order to get 9 points. We could also get 9 points, which increases the chance that Kay would betray to get 9. And Dio is mad about all this.
Then only you and I remain.
Right.
Alright, it's time to start the AB game, round 2.
Two minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
And just to make sure... Yeah, this is our... Looks like it is our last ever AB game, round 2. Maybe there'll be a round 3 at some point. But as far as this round goes, this is our very last one.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote? Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Why isn't Clover voting? Because I guess she has to stay behind, with Alice. That happens a lot in this game. Someone is in the infirmary, so someone's going to stay behind to watch over them.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it.
Yeah, I remember Evangelion. Yeah, I remember that scene. That's true, we didn't actually look at the blood after we cut our hand. Yeah, I was thinking that Bishop from Aliens. At some point, someone is going to tear us in half.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I just got glue all over my hand. Yeah, that's right. Yep, drinking the milk. That... We had to stop for lunch at some point.
Really? But...
It's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's fine.
Sigma.
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
No, Sigma, that's a bad job of forgetting about your hand. Though I guess if you're deliberately trying to forget about something, that is pretty hard to do.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, chat, you know how it goes. Number 1 is going to be Ally. Number 2 is going to be Betray. We're going up against someone who's comatose, so they can't vote back. If we pick Ally, then we'll be keeping our promise to Luna. If we pick Betray, we'll have 9 points. Either way, we have milk coming out of our hand. It's time to vote, chat. It's time to vote now. And as expected, Ally skyrocketing up. The chat keeping to its convictions that every time we have a new AB game, we will pick Ally, with the possible exception of if we're going up against Dio. But I think we have our answer. The answer is Ally.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Alright, well, we know how our opponent voted this time. I guess the only question is, how did Kay vote?
So you chose Ally after all. Do you want to go see the results?
Yeah, it was still there. Maybe if you just had a really high number, maybe that could happen.
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing? Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Can it be an all-ally round? We've seen the all-betray round, but we finally have gotten the all-ally round, and I assume that was done to Dio's protests. I'm sure Tenmyoji had to do it himself. But Kei actually did do what he said he was going to do, and he allied. So the results is that we now have 4 people who are at 8 points. No one at 9.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Well, I guess even if Dio was forced to ally, he does have reason to be happy. He has 7 points, which means that if there is another round and he gets 2 points, that's still enough to win. If he betrayed, he would not have had enough this round.
This is incredible. Look, everyone voted ally.
And Luna is happy. This is the round that Luna likes the most.
You did just like you promised, Kei.
How could I choose betray after what Phi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Then thank you very much, Sigma. Sigma? Sigma, are you all right?
Come on, what's wrong? Just say something. Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms. What happened? You make it past at Luna and get shot down? Hey man, it was a joke. You remember what that is? A joke?
I'm not even sure if we're programmed for jokes.
You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
We can open the gates as many times as we want to? Then, that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we like. Right?
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The parent solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah. Right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all your colors and assignments are. So Dio and Kei are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh? A red solo.
Unlike our blood.
So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary?
Luna and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners.
That means the other 2 are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
We know what color our blood is.
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Ah, yes. Phi and I saw them as well. On our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. And there they were. Each one had a box just like the doors on floor A. Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors.
Right, and Sigma just kind of flinches every time someone says the word white. I think that is about time to take a little break. We'll be right back with more of this pathway where apparently we've discovered that, I guess, Sigma is the robot that we found out about a while back in the Golem Bay. We were told that one of our cast members was a robot. We didn't think it was Sigma, because you'd figure Sigma would have known. Apparently he did not. I guess Sigma's a robot. And everyone is allied, so I guess good news all around. We'll be back in a few minutes.